Yeah.
all of these experiences, um, you experienced it at such a young age, and
Uh-huh.
um, you shared some of your perspectives, such as you were a young child, you didn't really know much that was going on. I kind of want to go back to your experience, uh, experiencing Thailand pirates and um, having a lot of battle, and you shared that your father had like a broken forehead, cracked forehead. I want to know more of your thought process. Did you have to grow up quickly, like come to a realization that life is very harsh, or have you always known of this hardship and it's just grew apart?
No, I guess that once when I was small, go like in the refugees camp. I have dreams about having a good life in America, like live in a big house and beautiful dresses. Once I hit when I settle in America and we have to squeeze in this apartment, then I realized, life is not like a better bros. You have to work hard. To if you want life to become better, then you have to work hard. So as soon as I think I start working very at a very early age, probably at 14. I go to the the big flea market on Berryessa Road. I got hired to stay there and sell t-shirts every day. There's a man and a woman. He hired me. He pays $20 a day, all day long. Because we don't have transportation. He come to our house, pick us up, drove us to the flea market, and we would work from like 6 o'clock in the morning, put up the tent and this and that, fold the t-shirt. And he sell four t-shirt for $1, for $10. And we do what we do all day is fold t-shirt. The customer would come in and they pick it up the t-shirt and they drop it down and they pick up another one. They look at the design, they like it, and they pick it up. And then we have to go and make money by ourselves. So I stand in the flea market from like 6 o'clock in the morning up until 7 o'clock at night, folding clothes. They make a mess, we close up. Just like right now, when you go to the department store, customer would come in and search for their size, and they leave a mess, and somebody have to fold it up. That's what I do all day, all week for the weekends that I have growing up. And then I work in the flea market for like maybe 2 years. My brother too, me, my brother, and my sister. I think I was too young. She didn't work in the flea market. Just me and my brother. My brother worked in the food stand, so he didn't work in the t-shirt place. My dad, he is born a handicapped man, so he could not look for work. I don't know if you know that he has no toes. He's born with no toe. His feet have no toes at all. So really, he does not have a good balance. He doesn't stand long for a long time. He doesn't walk very fast. He's a very unstable. So he cannot look for work. So he's a disabled man. So he doesn't make any money when he come here. He receive SSI money, and that's how it is. So if I want to go and buy something, I have to go make money and save it and buy stuff. Growing up, being a teenager girl and a teenager boy without money, you know how tough it is. You cannot just dress up and wear clothes to go to school. People will laugh at you. Kids will laugh at you. So we have to go and make money, buy our food, buy our shampoo and conditioners. My dad being a man, he doesn't, know a lot about the feminine needs of a young girl. So I sort of like have to, grow up and then pick it up. And then I have some cousin who said that, there's some things that I do, and something they teach me the woman stuff. I learned it from my cousin who was a couple of years older than me because my mom wasn't around. My dad, very uncomfortable for my dad. at his generation to talk to his daughter about, a girl in the teenage age. But anyway, so that's how I go to work early, make money, buy my own needs. And so my same way with my brother, we would walk everywhere we go or take the bus. We don't have a car until like 10 years later because my dad cannot drive. He's very his leg is weak, so he every time he take the driver license test, he failed 5 or 6 times. So we don't have a car until like 10 years after we come to America. Not 10 years, maybe 6 or 7 years. So during the 6 7 years, I take the bus everywhere. I walked, I take the bus.
And you started working at 14. I'm more curious about how did you adjust to life in America as a teenager? Did you go to school, or did you just only work? What was your experience adjusting to the
No,
culture?
no, we go to school. I think that I was in the fourth grade. I think now remember fourth grade. My sister in the second grade. I was in the fourth grade when I come to America. And the school that I first go to was Franklin McKinley on McLaughlin. Um, Anyway, so I went to school on the weekday for like and I didn't start working at the flea market until a couple of years later though, until I was 14. So 4 years later I worked in the flea market. But the first 2 years we just stay, home and don't have any money. I don't have any my dad don't have much to provide for us. So we were just we look very poor. We don't have money to spend. We don't have money to dress up. We're just looking very poor. Yeah, growing up, I think. That's why I value money. I said, you have to earn hard for your money. So I'm very careful with my money.
And when were you able to call the US your home officially?
When? Oh, well, as soon as we settle in and we say that this is going to be our home for the rest of our lives. So I guess that at that age, I don't think much about home or my country, my home country or new country or whatever. All I know is that we're here, we're living here. Let's make the best of it. Let's improve our lives so we don't stay poor forever, So, but as I grow up, I begin to appreciate the life here. I said, oh my God, the people, the American in general are very nice. I see that they are very kind and helping people. For the Asian, they're all about themselves. But for American, they would extend help if I could. Not in terms of money. They don't give you money, but they would help. And they're very kind and they're willing to help everyone that they can, different from the Asian people. I think that the Asian people, they worry about them, their family, their kids only. They don't worry about any other ones. But the American are different. They're more kind, I think. Yeah. And I really do appreciate being in here, that I gotta be here. I got to given the opportunity to have this life and have my kid being born in this country with the freedom and luxury that they have. Yeah.